Alrighty guys, I'm Morthadon and we are here for My Hero Academia episode 36 of my rewatch series. Like usual, if you don't know how rewatch series works, check out the first episode of the first season where I explain it. Also, I'm watching in subtitle, there's no footage in here, so you guys need to have the footage yourself. You're gonna sync up with the timer, so you guys can pick subbed or dubbed, but I am watching in sub, just so you know. So now that that's out of the way, let's the last episode I just watched was Momo kind of getting into her own and figuring her shit out, getting a little bit of her confidence back. Who knows if she's all the way back yet, but she seems to be a little bit better off after that victory that she pulled off with her own plan. I'm coming here from you guys from 35, just watched it, so I still have the same cup of coffee. In case you're wondering why I am drinking more coffee, it's just the same cup that I've yet to finish. Yeah, so in case you were wondering about that. Anyway, let's just jump into this episode, shall we? That's all I really have to say. So we are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. The fifth match. Big game with Team Uraka and Aoyama against 13. Now, and this is a bit of recap because we saw this at the end credits. Pretty much exactly this. Why does it seem like my webcam's auto... Hold on. While this is doing its thing, I'm gonna see if somehow my webcam had the auto stuff turned back on. Autofocus is turned back on. Alright guys, autofocus is turned off. I'm sorry if my videos have been crappy because of that. I don't know. I noticed that autofocus isn't always very good. It likes to change itself automatically, so I don't know how it got turned back on, but I apologize if it's been tweaking out this whole time. I remember like my first it was my first reaction ever, and I didn't react to that. I'm sorry. I just kind of spaced it because I was trying to fix my thing. I forgot they showed more. I thought it was just gonna show the after credits from last episode and then go into the intro. But I did see what happened, and I do know what happens. Uraraka let go because of what Aoyama said, and then they fly into 13. She has to stop her quirk, and Uraraka uses her training from her internship to take down 13, which kind of stinks because obviously she can't vaporize the kids, but it doesn't feel like a real win, you know? It feels like a win by abusing the rules, of like no killing kind of thing, but like that's something that would never work against villains. But anyway, what I was saying before was... What was I saying before? I had the autofocus thing going on, and then I was saying something around that. Shit. Well, damn. Do. Oh, I felt like that was something, whatever it was, I really wanted to say it too. Crap. I want to say it during the intro. Well, maybe I'll remember at some point throughout this. Plus Ultra. Stripping the Varnish. Yeah. Oh, I felt like I almost just had what I was trying to say before. Crap! I hate my life. Yeah. Ah, yes, this one. The principal. I wonder if they know his quirk. Like, if Midoriya knows his quirk. Alright. Sorry, it's... I feel like I should be saying more, but it's bugging me so much that I forgot what I was trying to say before. Goddamn. Goddamn. So much debris behind them! His forecasts. Man, that would be crazy to be that smart. Honestly, I think I like that quirk more than anything else. You could do so much with it, you know? Like, you might not be able to do actual physical hero work, but you could be like the leader and commander of heroes, telling them exactly where to go. Like, if any of you guys watch Fairy Tail, almost like Master Mavis on there, that's all I'll say. Like, go here, there's a 75% possibility that this person will show up here and commit a crime, you know? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he's an animal with a quirk, which is interesting. I forget if they actually confirmed it in the subtitles here, but since they did like animal testing on him, it seemed like what she just said when she talked about the testing. Unless he was a human that turned into that or something. Is I don't know if he's classified as human or not, but and then they did testing. I don't know, but I like to believe that he is actually just an animal with a quirk. It's a good plan to try to use the acid to melt through the walls and stuff. But when you're versing someone with predictions, he always knows where you are. Yep. Yeah, time ran out on him. Forget what other fights. I forget if this is the one where we get to see grape juice. Oh shoot. I should know his name. Ha 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 ha. Uh Mineta, there we go. I don't know how I forgot that. I can't even remember who we have left. Crap. Because if I'm not mistaken, we have another episode too. We have two more episodes. Oh. Okay, no, next episode actually might be the All Might fight with Midoriya. Oh, right, we have this one. And then the following episode... Okay, whatever. I'm not going to talk about future episodes, but I think I figured it out. I'm just trying to figure out when we're going to be finishing up Season 2 for these videos. Anyway, back into the show. Let's talk about the show and not that stuff. I really like President Mike's quirk as well. It's almost like a crowd control kind of thing. Because I don't know if he can amp it up to cause more damage than what he's doing like right there. Like, can he make that more powerful? Is that like his limit? Because I feel like people could push through that possibly, but it's kind of like CC where you crowd control them, they're out of the fight a little bit, or maybe not out of the fight, but they're slowed or something like that. What a crazy looking face. Such a goofball. I feel bad for the kids, but his quirk is just so crazy awesome. And I like how instead of President Mike doing it, Aizawa's doing it here. That's really funny. God, this animation right here, what the hell? I feel like that would be a reference to something. That little animation we saw right there. I wonder if it's a reference to something else and I'm just not picking up on it. Yeah. He does not like bugs. I don't like bugs either. Funny story about bugs. While President Mike yells his brains out, I don't really have like a counter or anything to put my clothes on in my bathroom when I go to shower. So what I do is I just throw them on the floor. And what happened was when I stepped on the placemat outside of my shower, I saw a spider run out from underneath it. And I was like, oh, there's a spider under there. I didn't really think much of it until it ran into my clothes, into my like pile of clothes, and I was like, oh crap. I swear if that thing like gets up in my clothes and I put my clothes on and it's like, you know, oh no. So I picked up my clothes and like shook it out, and sure enough, I think it was actually in my clothes because I saw it like pop out at the bottom. But at first it wasn't there when I picked up my clothes, so I took my clothes, put them back in my room, and I just walked in my room naked because I was like, fuck that shit. Pardon the swears. I don't probably swear, but every now and then I let my foul mouth come out. Yeah. Oh, her ears are bleeding, yeah. Once again, sorry for all the random stories. I probably shouldn't. I should probably keep the conversation to only the show. While I'm watching anyway. I really like this little flashback too. We don't get to know much about him until this episode, but seeing that's really cool. And even afterwards, like, we still don't learn much about him, even to the point where I've seen. But the biggest thing we learn is he can talk. I like how they didn't even know too. Because I was surprised when I first saw that. I was like, holy crap, he can talk. Ugh, no, 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 no. This would be this is my nightmare right here. I imagine some people would get mad at President Mike for not being able to deal with this and just yell like straight down at his feet. I wouldn't be able to even think about activating my quirk if that happened. Nope, 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 nope. And he's carrying her. Aw, yeah. Halfway, baby. We are more than halfway. That title card is off. I think, anyway. Yeah, because I didn't talk very long at the start of this, so... Ah, yes, we see this one, too. Is she gonna get serious? I think the last time we saw her, she was like, I'm gonna get serious, and just takes off all of her glove. Man, that guy's quirk is very OP for this. The weights don't affect him at all. His quirk is just homing. What the hell do the weights do? And what if the kid stepped out through all that smoke? Is he able to see him through the smoke? What if he stepped out, got shot, and died? But I guess if it's homing, he's not gonna aim for like lethal spots, but you're still shooting a bullet at a kid. And I would say they're like rubber bullets, but they destroyed a damn pillar. They gotta be pretty strong. I feel like they gotta be actual bullets. They're not just rubber. Boing! Boing! I like how fast he figured out what he just did by her attitude. Yeah. Yep, and now we're about... Yeah, so we pumped through so many fights this episode. Yeah. Yeah, so this is definitely what I thought it was, for the way these episodes play out. Which also means that we're definitely finishing the season this week, of episodes. That's cool. Totally given up. God damn it, Mineta. Hmm. God, that fucking word. Somnambulist. I don't... I can't say it. Maybe if I saw it on the screen again, I might be able to sound it out by the way it's spelt, but I can't even, like, picture the way it's spelt. Such a crazy-ass word. I like how they clarified that he's jealous of Sero, you know? Because there's a lot of anime where they do the whole nosebleed thing for the characters, and there's a lot of, at least maybe it's just the Western audience that doesn't really get it. Like, I watch enough anime that I understand what it means, but I've seen some people like, why are their nose bleeding when they're looking at a girl? I don't understand. So they kind of like they touch on it a little bit. They give you a little clue that he's not just like hurt or something, which is cool. I like it. Yeah, concrete goal to focus on, not just women, I suppose. Or is it a concrete goal? Thinking. Is there? I don't know. So I guess he has some kind of mic on that she can hear. But they also mentioned that they can't hear what was being said, so it must only be her. So maybe that's for like medical assistance or something. That face. We even get like I've been talking about a lot in these episodes about the character development and how we've seen like the characters grow and like push through some stuff. And even though Mineta's is very goofy, we still get to see him go on his own little mini arc, too, which is cool. God damn it, Midnight. The eyes of a predator who's cornered their prey. You're really towing the line there, Midnight. I very much agree. Yeah. I actually get a little bit of chills when I see Mineta turn into like a little badass, honestly. Like, it's very silly and it's very goofy, but I mean, what he does works, so. Fan to your sadistic side and drew you all the way here. I mean, as long as that's what he really did, it's pretty smart, you know? Yep. Man, that had to take some, like, serious accuracy, too. Like, you all might think that he's very silly, but can you imagine from that distance throwing one of those sticky balls to hit her in the perfect spot where it hits her hand and the whip barely enough to be able to keep the whip in her hand, and then also hit the end of a moving whip so it can hit the ground and be stuck there? It's like, that was legit. I wouldn't be able to do that, no matter like how much I practice, so as goofy as Mineta is, he is a hero. And deserves to be at that school. And we've learned that he's smart too. He's like, what, 7th or something in the class? Or 9th? Which is pretty good. He's in the upper half. Yeah. And he's gone. Yep. You gotta find a way to work with him. Next episode will be a fun one. But that will be, I'll be watching that tomorrow for me. And that is it. So we'll watch the the outro again, and I'm pretty sure there's no after credits this time. So I could be wrong. But we're gonna watch through anyway to find out. But yeah, I really like this episode as well. We get through so many fights that you almost like can't not like it, you know? You just get to see so much happening. Whereas last episode, we got to see a couple fights, but a lot of time spent on Todoroki and Momo, Yaoyorozu. But that was fantastic as well, because, you know, we've seen her doubts, we've seen her lose, and now we really get to see her shine, and that was really good about the last episode. And this one, we just get to see everyone else. Unfortunately, the fight between, what's his name? Mina and, his name is Kaminari. Unfortunately, that one didn't go as they had hoped, but, you know, it's kind of like just something that happens, and, it was just kind of a bad match. They couldn't quite figure out how to get out. It must be really hard to get out of that situation, like, closing off every exit except for one, you know? It's rough, but... Alrighty, so, yep, there's no after credits, so that is the end of episode 36, guys. We are very steadily inching up to the final episodes of the season, and then we'll be getting into season 3, and then it won't be much longer. Like, I forget exactly what number episode I left off on, but we're probably looking at, I'd say, maybe 3 weeks maybe 4 weeks left of the rewatch series, and then we'll be getting into the episodes that I have not seen yet for My Hero Academia, which is super exciting. And it's not going to be that many episodes for the reaction, unfortunately, but it's a starting place anyway. And when the new season comes out, we'll get the full season as a reaction, which will be awesome and all that. So yeah, stay tuned for that. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you in the next one. And I guess I didn't do all my outro crap yet. You know what? I've plugged my outro stuff in enough of these, and I do 2 a day. Or I do 4 a week, I should say, is probably a better way to word that. So I don't need to plug my outro stuff this time. You guys know what it is if you've stayed this long and listened to my other videos. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.